Do you ever get the feeling like they aren't necessarily telling us the truth or possibly withholding some important information? Like, just give us the whole story and fill us in on what's really going on. But we know that that will never happen because they have their plan and agenda. And the best we can do is attempt to pull it apart and sift through the clues to try and stay one step ahead of the next planned attack, disaster, or massive outbreak that threatens to wipe out a large percentage of the population. And with all the talk about disease X, I think it just makes absolute sense. I think it all makes absolute sense what all I'm about to tell you and show you in this video. So tell me, how do you say there are too many people on the planet without saying that there are too many people on the planet? Forbes breaking news: US healthcare system leaves far too many people underinsured. And obviously, underinsured is bad. Heck, even being insured doesn't guarantee you the best healthcare and access to medicine that we need in order to stay healthy and live long and happy lives. And I'm not talking about the over medication that they want to give you and pump you full of all the time for every possible cough or bump or itch or scratch you think you may have, that these commercials lead you to believe that these prescription drugs that are extremely profitable for these companies are going to make you want to dance and jump around and sing choreographed dance routines in the city streets and in the markets. But don't think that that's the only problem that is only isolated to people living here in America and on US soil. Nope. This is global, my friends. Let me know down in the comment section, where are you right now? Are you in the United States or perhaps maybe in a completely different country? Because they don't call it the World Economic Forum for no reason. They are a collection of sinister, self-proclaimed elitists from all corners of the globe with only one goal and a single intention: preserve life. But let me be abundantly clear. Not all life is to be preserved, though. China records population decline for second straight year. Now, tell me that isn't insane and extremely odd. And a feeding frenzy is happening right now off the coast of California, where a pod of killer whales, orca, which is most unusual to see them in the Pacific so close to the left coast, but that's only the beginning of this ominous story, and perhaps the recent hunts and killings of common and bottlenose dolphins is just a hint at something far more severe. I truly believe that animals are more in tune with Mother Nature and ultimately the changes that are happening, whether they're natural or man-made. And they will be much like in Leave the World Behind, the flock of or pack of deer, which was a strange sight to see so many bucks together at one time, indicating there's a problem, a big problem. And depopulation efforts have already begun to show what the WEF and WHO would describe as successful results, similar to how Pfizer would classify human testing in clinical trials. And not only are the sharks on Wall Street betting big on huge wins linked to the insanely profitable drug company, but according to Pfizer rival Moderna's boss in the UK, medicine is going personalized and they are gearing up for the coming vaccine revolution. These are just but a few of the warning signs and massive alerts to get ready and prepared, because there is definitely more bad things to come. Thank you all for your support. Please give this video a like and subscribe. Share with friends and family to help spread the word and increase overall awareness and unify us globally for the best chance at survival and to fight back. And just so we are all on the same page here, and so that you are all fully aware, not all depopulation efforts are as clear to spot and see and identify as others. Some are less obvious. For instance, the attempt to breed a society of pansies. But thankfully, oddly enough, someone that I didn't expect is trying to block this ridiculous attempt at coddling a new generation of mama's boys from ever happening. I mean, if you don't want your son to play football, that's fine. But why do you have to make it so nobody, anybody's son can't play football. Because I can tell you right now that Travis Kelsey didn't get where he is today by avoiding taking a hit and getting toughened up by some good old fashioned slobber knockers and physical contact. And I would bet if he had, then he wouldn't be physically interested and intimately aroused by Taylor Swift. Maybe he would be more inclined to pursue and court some other pop singer like maybe Troye Sivan or something like that. But I digress because there are far scarier things happening right now that we mustn't ignore, and we can't get too distracted by Hollywood because that's really what they want us to do. And so let's shift our focus to the new map that shows where the next damaging earthquakes are going to happen right here in the United States. And I'm not a betting man, but I would bet my bottom dollar that more than likely this secret Silicon Valley billionaire city in California conveniently dodges the planned earthquake map, and these rich folks will never see a blip on their Richter scale as they hide out in secluded luxury and safety from the rest of the world's fall and watching from afar as it all comes crumbling down. Did you know that they have been secretly and strategically accumulating land for years? Some $800 million worth so far and more to come. So remember these words, Solano County, because that's where all the goods and supplies will be when shit hits the fan. But I bet they have it all figured out, and their little slice of heaven will eventually break off on a fault line, and we actually will finally see California, or at least a portion of it, break off and float off into the Pacific Ocean, creating a private billionaire island, only accessible by helicopter or private jet, like Oprah Winfrey's $75 million Gulfstream G650. Now, I don't know if there is any truth behind this, and I cannot confirm nor deny, as I have not been granted access to this classified information, and it is simply above my pay grade. But I read a comment on one of my videos that said, I just heard they are talking about creating a disease guaranteed to kill us. Guess COVID didn't get the job done. Climate change killed the dinosaurs. No people around back then. No cars, planes, equipment, nothing. Could this just be a hoax and a way for the elites to make billions at our expense? Question mark. Think about it. Yeah, well, think about it. And let me know what you think down in the comments. This, folks, is nuts. Truly nuts, y'all. Just absolutely insane. And so listen to this other comment that I received, and it said, I just seen something on somebody else's YouTube page where the government and the feds are watching all the YouTube channels. So if something goes down, they're going for their generators, their stock of food too. People need to watch what they say on YouTube or they'll be busting your door down next. I don't understand some of these YouTube creators, and I'm not talking about you, Kevin, at all, but they get in there telling people how much stock they got, how many canning goods and all this stuff that they've stocked up with. You don't tell them nothing. You want to show people how to do it, but you don't show them what you got put away because eventually something's going to go down. I do believe that in the name of Jesus, you need to stand strong and don't pay attention to it because of all of it is mostly lies. I don't watch the news. I don't watch none of that stuff. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Stand tall and believe in Jesus. But like I said, folks, we don't need to be showing everybody everything and what all we got. And I am still extremely limited on what I can share in regard to helping you get ready and prepared and becoming proficient in personal protection and survival from the likes of these evil threats who want to come at you with guns drawn. So remember, stay smart and stay focused, and most importantly, stay frosty. They are coming for our critical infrastructure, food, water, electricity, fuel, etc., you name it. They're coming for our kids and children by dumbing them down and distracting them with TikTok and mind-numbing useless junk through doom scrolling that only dulls their mental IQ down to a nub, which theoretically should be our strongest weapon, and has them obsessing over fake internet influencers and paid actors that would rather see you broke and on your knees begging for help and aid and universal basic income while sipping on your new limited edition Stanley Cup water bottle that you just ditched a day of work for so you could stand in line and fork over your credit card to finance this purchase because you don't have enough cash to cover a few $100 expense, let alone make it until Friday or payday. So you just become more of a slave and further indebted to the system for your mark. And that mark is a Stanley Cup today and Ugg boots tomorrow. And then this spring, there will be a new rollout and further down they go, digging themselves deeper and deeper into the hole. And maybe God will have mercy on them. And when the day comes, they will already be long gone. But if not, then, well, brace yourself, everyone, because these are the folks that will come knocking at your door with their hand out and their mouths open, expecting you to pop a titty in there and keep them fed, clothed, and tucked in at night. Mark my words. Let me know down in the comments if you agree. But I know that you all are way better than that. I know you all are smart people and are trying your very best to do all you can to hurry up and get ready and be prepared. Plus, I know you look out for your neighbors too and try to help them because you're just good people. And I like good people. Keep up the great work, folks, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake friends gon' pop.